Hi, sweetheart. How was school today?
It was amazing, Mom. I did great on that history test I was stressing about.
What a relief. I knew you'd nail it. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mom. I feel great. Wow, that cake looks inviting. Did you make it?
Yes, dear. It's a new recipe I wanted to try out. It's almost ready.
It's a piece of cake for you, isn't it? You make baking look so easy.
Well, with a little practice and love for it, anything is possible. Enjoying life means doing what you love.
Definitely. I'm crazy about art just like you're crazy about baking.
So do I. It's been a long time since we've had an art session together. Maybe we should plan that soon.
Absolutely. In the afternoon, maybe?
Sounds like a plan. But first, how about a slice of this cake?
Yes, please. It looks delicious.
Go ahead, dig in.
Mom, this is amazing. You're a pro at this.
Thank you, sweetheart. But you know, you can learn to bake like this too if you want. I can teach you.
Really? That would be awesome. But I might need a lot of help.
Don't worry, I'll guide you through it. No more, no less. It's a deal.
Yay, I'm excited. But for now, I'll leave the cooking to you.
Just kidding. You'll be my little sous chef soon. So tell me, how was your day apart from the test?
Well, we had this interesting discussion in English class about poetry. It's fascinating how words can evoke so many emotions.
Absolutely. Words are powerful. Speaking of which, do you need any help with your English assignment?
Actually, yes, I was thinking of writing a poem and I'm kind of stuck.
Leave it to me. I'll help you brainstorm some ideas. But let's not overdo it today. A slice of cake and a relaxed afternoon are in order.
Agreed. It has been a long week. I just want to unwind.
You know, it's moments like these I cherish the most.
Me too, Mom. It's these simple times that make everything better.
Oh, it's almost time for your art class.
Right, I should get going. Thanks for the cake, Mom. It was delicious.
Any time, sweetheart. And remember, don't stress about the poem. We'll work on it together.
Thanks, Mom. You're the best.
All right, guys, you listened to the conversation. Now it's time to test yourself. Try to answer the questions about the conversation you just heard. I will tell you the answer a few seconds after you ask the question. Let's get started with the test. Who is Mrs. Anderson in the conversation? Mrs. Anderson is Debbie's mother, and she's an adept baker who loves spending time in the kitchen. What did Debbie achieve at school that she shared with her mother? Debbie did exceptionally well on a history test, which she was initially worried about. How did Mrs. Anderson react when Debbie shared her success at school? Mrs. Anderson was relieved and proud of Debbie's achievement. She expressed her happiness and pride in her daughter's success. What did Debbie admire about her mother's baking skills? Debbie found her mother's baking skills impressive and described the cake as inviting. She mentioned that her mother made baking seem effortless. What did Mrs. Anderson suggest to Debbie regarding their shared interests? Mrs. Anderson suggested planning an art session together since both she and Debbie shared a passion for art and creativity. What offer did Mrs. Anderson make to Debbie regarding baking? Mrs. Anderson offered to teach Debbie how to bake, assuring her that she would guide her through the process. What did Mrs. Anderson and Debbie enjoy together after the cake was finished? They shared slices of cake and hot chocolate at the kitchen table, chatting and relaxing together.